Our other big story, utility rates in the city of Winter Springs potentially skyrocketing. News 6 has confirmed the city is discussing the huge hike to pay for its aging wastewater system, which could cost as much as $100 million to fix. That means rates could rise as high as 68% over the next few years. To put that in perspective, that would mean if your bill is $150 right now, in 5 years, it could go up to more than $250. News 6's Eric Von Enken has the details on the impending increase.
There have been rumors swirling around the city of Winter Springs about the possibility of water bills spiking as high as 68% over the next 5 years, which has naturally left people around here asking, is that really a possibility? And if so, why isn't the city talking about it? Well, News 6 found out today, yes, it is a very real possibility, and now the city is talking about it. The wastewater treatment plant in Winter Springs is more than 50 years old and needs to be replaced. But how much will it cost, and how much will it cost people who live here has been a mystery until now. So far, 2 city commissioners confirmed to News 6 that the new interim city manager notified them utility rates could jump as high as 11% per year for the next 5 years. So compounded, that would be a 68% hike.
Going out there, it's becoming more public that we're going to have an increase for our water systems, whether it's stormwater or other things, so there'll be a tax increase.
At the end of last night's city meeting, Commissioner Cade Resnick was the first to speak publicly about the impending increase. The mayor then confirmed it's coming, but wouldn't discuss it.
We have to find out how much it's even going to be. We're just early trying to work this stuff out. But
you were the one who put out an email telling people about it here in Winter Springs before the city had even said anything.
Yeah, I heard about it from a commissioner who told me about it, you know, and where I thought, okay, people deserve to know about this.
Jesse Phillips is the president of the Winter Springs Community Association. He's been demanding the city share what it knows about the rate hike with everyone, not just commissioners. How are people here in the city of Winter Springs going to pay for a potentially 68% utility rate increase over the next 5 years?
We can't, which is why the people replying to me asking me, you know, what do we do? I just give them the contact info for the county and their state representatives.
The city, in an email to News 6, told us the current estimates assume numerous factors, including the rate of inflation and future material and labor costs. These costs are variable and subject to change. And the city will only have a definitive estimate of the actual rate increase once the new plant design is far enough along and the project is awarded to the contractor. The city also told us that any utility rate increase would not be in the near term, but didn't define exactly how long or how short the near term is. We asked the city manager if he would go on camera with us today about this to discuss. We were told he was unavailable. For now, in Winter Springs, Eric Von Enken getting results. News 6.